So today I've been talked into wearing this, and that's because we are looking at something from the future, and that is none other than Jean-Luc Picard's flashlight.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
My mate Jamie, who helps out on this channel and is a bit of a Trekkie, calls me to say I have to make a video on this flashlight because it's the greatest flashlight that has ever existed. When I ask him why it's the greatest flashlight, he rants on for ages about sci-fi, but basically it's because Captain Jean-Luc Picard from Star Trek uses this very flashlight. He also says I look like him, which of course I don't, and he suggested for those two reasons alone this video had to be made, which of course it doesn't. Not only did he badger me into doing this video, he also covered my desk in these things. He also got me this t-shirt to wear. He did try to get me to wear the full suit, but as far as I was concerned, not a chance. So, from what I'm told, Captain Picard is back saving the galaxy once more, travelling through time and space and using lots of cool gadgets along the way. And one of those happens to be this real flashlight from Nitecore, which, as you might know, is one of my go-to flashlight brands. Let's see them both in action. I'm told this episode was out only a month or so ago, so very recent, despite this model being around for a few years now. But Patrick Stewart is not the only sci-fi actor to hold this flashlight. So has the former Vikings star Travis Fimmel, who now stars in the Ridley Scott Sci-Fi Raised by Wolves and plays the character Marcus. And here he is using the same TM28 flashlight. Now, both these episodes are very recent, so there's some reason why this flashlight has been picked for the job, and I'm guessing it's down to the futuristic look. So for those who want to know more about this flashlight, this is the Nitecore TM28 and is part of the Tiny Monster range. The weight of this is 614 grams, which is about 21.5 ounces, and it's made out of the usual aircraft grade aluminium. The maximum length here is 142 millimeters, which is 5.6 inches, and this is 68 millimeters, which is 2.7 inches at the widest point. It has 4 Cree XHP 35 LEDs and 5 brightness modes with a maximum light output of 6,000 lumens, along with an SOS mode, strobe and beacon. It has a good range of 655 meters and a peak beam intensity of 107,000 candela. It comes with 4 18650 lithium-ion batteries, and if that's not big enough already, it can also be extended with an add-on pack. It has an IPX rating of 8, which means it can be submerged to a depth of 2 meters and still work, and the battery life can be up to 1,000 hours at the lowest setting, which is 2 lumens, and for up to 45 minutes on the maximum setting, which is 6,000 lumens. And if you want to know all the other runtimes in detail, then just pause the video here. This was one of the first Nitecore flashlights to integrate an OLED screen, and that shows the brightness setting, operating temperature, remaining runtime and battery voltage, and looks very cool. You can also lock out the flashlight so you don't accidentally turn it on, and it comes complete with a charger, which you'll notice is not USB, and it also comes with a holster. Now let's have a quick look outside and see how it works in the dark.
You forgot to mention the Klingons.
I'm not mentioning the
The
Klingons.
Star Trek video. You've got to mention the Klingons.
I am not mentioning Klingons.
Mention the Klingons.
And I hope I don't run into any Klingons.
Would you like to borrow my phaser?
And now for the bad news. It costs a whopping £375 in the UK or $300 plus tax in the US. But if this price doesn't put you off, then you'll find some links to the flashlight in the description below the video. I've also put a link to this t-shirt as well because my mate believes a lot of people will want it. Personally, I won't be wearing mine again. Well, to sum up, I can't really 100% recommend this flashlight due to the fact that it's an old model and it costs a lot of money. But having said that, the build quality is great, it works well, and we know that it's from the future because Jean-Luc Picard uses one, and that, according to my Trekkie mate, makes it a real winner. I'd like to thank my friends at Nitecore for humouring me and agreeing to send me this sample for this video. And if, like me, you would prefer to see a more up-to-date model from Nitecore's TM range, then check out this 20,000 lumen monster. Thanks as always for watching, and live long and prosper. And I hope I don't run into any Klingons.
Do you want to borrow my phaser?
No.
Did it work?
That was rubbish. Thanks as always for watching. Have a great day and live long and prosper.
I'm sure we can get one out of that.
I can't do that. It's not normal.